Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some departure break after dark action here. Anytime we're after 10 o'clock, departure after dark, right? Still got to work on that black light setup. We got our third, and I'm not going to say final box of Donruss, but this will be the last one I'm running for a little bit before we mix in some other stuff. So see if we can make this one a good one. 3 autographs or memorabilia cards in here. You know the deal. 24 packs, 8 cards a pack. Looking for that ultra rare stained glass again. We hit one of those last night. That was cool. Bobby Witt. Yeah. Random teams format. Let's get it up on the screen. Get our night moving here, huh? Left spots in the order they were purchased on the right, random.org. 1 second here. There we go. So I'm going to copy and paste. There we go. Description 2025 Panini Donruss Baseball. 4 or less here is a reroll. Lucky number 7. We'll click once to make sure we got 30. We do. We'll click one more time. Whatever one is the next one up on number 1 will get the non-MLB teams. This is Jason. And then from here on out, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Copy these results. Verification code right here, HGWEYT. And with that, we go to the sidebar. Hey, Jason. You just got the non-MLB stuff, the extra stuff. So now I got to find what you got. St. Louis, it looks like 26. So we'll throw that asterisk there. All right. Cool. Good to go here. Let's get this off our screen. Store that randomizer away in case we need it. And if I can get this off my screen. There we go. Now we can get going. Josh Allen. Alright, we'll line that up there. Bring my light over a little bit. Let's get to it. Yeah, good luck. Here we go. Start off with Reggie Jackson. Roger Clemens. Hurston Waldrop. Jackson Chorio. Got Pedro Martinez. Optic. Marvels Travis Bazzana. And then prospects Ethan Anderson and Hagen Smith. All right, let's swap them. Let's see. 5 is Jason. That will turn into Tony. And then Oakland is 20. And that'll be Jason. Cool. All right, here we go. Next back up. Jake Bloss. Francona. Colt Keith. Iriarte, rated rookie. Jake Bloss is Optic. Christian Campbell. Looks like it's a green foil, because normally that's a grayish background all the way, but not numbered. Rated prospect Mizorowski. Austin Bateman. Oh, Jacob Wilson's making you wait, huh, Jason? Meanwhile, I just mailed Heather her Jacob Wilson autograph she hit the other night in Dynamic Duels, so what's he doing? Jack Leiter. Adam Wainwright. Rated rookie Andrew Walters. Tim Hudson. Will Wagner. Rated rookie Optic. Milestones, Paul Multior. Prospect DeLauder, Roby. I gotcha. James Wood. Hey, Gary. Manny Ramirez. Eddie Matthews. Got foil here on Roman Anthony. That is out of 25. Nice. 10 out of 25. Cool. Carson Williams is Optic. Jersey Kings. All right, there's our first relic. That one almost slipped past me. Seaver King going to Washington. That's crispy. Cool, cool. After that, rated prospect Brady House upside down. And Jarlin Susanna. Alright, let's see. I'm assuming this is not numbered, but I'll flip it over to confirm. Nope. Top load our Roman Anthony out of 25. Let's get our rated prospects over here. Sleeve up our Optic. Put these on a better display. Move it on. Move it on along. That was a Washington pack. Buster Posey. Tony Perez. Junior Caminero. Mike Schmidt. Iriarte is an Optic rated rookie. Got Marvels, that's numbered out of 199 of Leo DeVry. Rated prospect Loma Vida and Colson Montgomery. Yeah, all of a sudden the runs are starting to come in this All-Star game, huh? 2-0 after 5, and then boom. All right, 143 out of 199. San Diego going to Jared. Here's Jim Leland. Carlos Beltran. Pedro Martinez. Robin Ventura. Jordan Lawler is numbered out of 99. Let's go to JR. Dylan Head, rated prospect. George Lombard Jr. and Starlin Caba. David Ortiz. Willie Stargell. Darren Baker, sorry. Bobby Witt Jr. Reggie Jackson is going to be out of 199 at 122. I know, Gary, it drives me nuts. I was hoping this is the third box in a row that's doing it. PJ Morlando is the silver. Then Owen Casey. Walker Janik. It's literally every other card. I don't know how they managed to pull it off. Like, how can we make this as frustrating as possible? Alright, let's slide these over. Start a new limelight section. Yeah, that's good. Stay hydrated, Jason. Heston Kierstad. Jake Peavy. Juan Marisol. Deion Sanders. Carlos Beltran. That's Optic. And then we have Coming Attractions, Leo DeVry. That is Yankees, Reggie. Owen Hall. Kalen Culpepper. Ken Griffey Jr. Randy Johnson. Elver Pujols. Spencer Arrighetti. I was going to say Strider. It's not. Rated prospect out of 250 at 29 there for Drew Gilbert. And then we have Christian Moore for Optic. Prospects. Nimala. Sproat. Oh, it says outfield. I think that's what you saw. Outfield, New York. It's the green that gives you the feeling that it's an Oakland card. Pedroia. Jones. Dylan Cruz rated rookie. Pablo Sandoval. Lou Gehrig is Optic. Cliff Lee is Elite Series. Tibbs. O'Farrell. Good. Arrieta. Jace Young. Ian Kinsler. Paul Skeens. I wish, Chris. Could you imagine? Carson Benj Unleashed. That is Tink Hence. And that is Billy Emick. Austin Wells. Evan Carter. Jim Cat. Pee Wee Reese. Rated prospect. Tyson Neighbors on the foil. Bryce Eldridge. Optic. Chase Burns. Spencer Jones. Cal Ripken. Sajasi. Johnny Mize. Bucky Dent. Colt Keith is Optic. Unleashed Paul Skeens. That is out of 99. That's cool. Rated prospect Marcelo Meyer. And Ryan Clifford. Nice one there, going to Swatters. Oh, Cot. Thank you, Crispy. You told me that once before, too, and I decided to not remember it, I guess. Appreciate it. Rhett Lauder. Alex Gordon. Jim Palmer. Don Mattingly. Greg Maddux on the foil. James Triantos is a rated prospect. That's going to be numbered. We'll check in a moment. Noblemeyer and Ethan Salas. Mizrowski would be the name of the evening. Mr. All-Star. Certainly wouldn't mind that. We have 30 out of 49 on the Triantos. Nick York, Tejada, Rodriguez, Prince Fielder, Tony Perez foil, Kumar Rocker, that is optic, not sure how that would burn. Some chemicals probably. Jet Williams, Drew Gilbert. All right, we have one relic so far. If you turned in any time late, that's it. Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Craig Biggio. That is Carter Holton for the orange optic. Is this see-through? Yes, it is. Clearly Donruss, Carson Williams. After that, Leo DeVry Unleashed, but I like to sleeve these up before I put them down. Scratch too easy. I like that these are one per box. Love to collect a set of all Clearly cards. Carson Williams there on that one. Might as well top load the Holton while we're here. And that is 198 out of 199. Wrapping up the pack. That was Jared Thomas and Bryce Cunningham. Yeah, I wish they could incentivize pitchers to actually want to pitch at the All-Star game. It'd solve a lot of these problems. You know, Jimmy Rollins, I don't know what you do. Give him some cash. Jeff Bagwell, like Pete Alonso, when he wanted to win the home run derbies because it was more than his salary, you know. Yadi Molina. There's Ricky. Jim Leyland for Optic. Marvels, Acuna. Bryce Rayner. Blake Burke. What are the rules with Panini and rookies? Because every now and then they can slip one in, you know? Like this. Or Dylan Cruz. So is it like... It must be something like their license runs out X amount of months after they've been called up or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do. Let's sleeve up the Ricky. Frank Thomas. Connor Norby. Zevy Matthews. Buster Posey for a foil. Ooh. Herangelo Quijantes. It's the one that I have to work on. Rated prospect red there. And there's our first auto. Franklin Arias. Going to Antonio. Not too shabby. Two more after that. But let's sleeve and top load this one. Numbered out of 35. Sweet. 12 out of 35. Franklin Arias. I cannot see what that signature, like, what could that possibly be? A nickname or something? Because, like, that letter and that letter are the same. Who knows? Maybe somebody out there knows. I don't know. Rated prospect, DeBarge, and Gonzalez. So that's our third box. Every box we've had so far has had one solid prospect auto. They're not no-naming ya, you know? So that's pretty cool. We have so far Delauder, Bazana, and now Arias. 62 out of 99. Yeah, on that Acuna for sure. All right, we still have one more hit. Should be an auto. Piazza. Young. Tomei. Brooks Lee. Hagen Smith here is going to be out of 149. Jacob Wilson on an optic. And we have Waldschmidt and Sloan. Tony Oliva. Will Clark. Kobe Mayo. Johnny Bench. Terry Francona. Optic. Bomb Squad James Tibbs. Filler card there. PJ Morlando. Carson Benj. Seems like there's always been an auto in the bottom row. Maybe I'll jinx that, but this is the last pack before the bottom row. Acuna. Martinez. Cliff Lee. Chipper Jones. A-Rod is Optic. Ozzie Smith Elite Series. Filler. Rated Prospect. Trey Morgan. Kendall George. Jordan Lawler. Catfish Hunter. John Smoltz. Aaron Judge. Foil there. Franklin Arias. Optic. And our auto. Brody Brecht for Colorado. That one's going to Swatters. Now that signature I can definitely tell is his name. Not as big of a name as Franklin Arias. And it's a Colorado arm, you know. Let's leave it up in top load, though. We have Sasaki. That's one there is going to Jason. And Braylon Payne to wrap up the pack. Is it numbered at all? No. Sleeve that up. You can stick that there. Alright. 2 packs left. Jim Rice, Jacob Wilson, Kumar Rocker, Ryan Braun, Junior Caminero Foil, Pee Wee Reese. I haven't seen that yet. It's out of 39. Rated Prospect, Doty Caminetti. All right, going to the Dodgers there. 10 out of 39. A-Rod. Paul Skeens. Will Wagner. Lou Gehrig. Rated Prospect Lindsay on the foil. Roman Anthony for Optic. And that's going to be it. Leo DeVry. Tommy Troy. All right, tomorrow we'll get back to more licensed stuff. Do some Fanatics Fan Fest Blasters or something like that. We might come back to some more Donruss later on as we fill our time leading up to Chrome. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Tomorrow we'll change it up a little bit, though. Let's do a little recap of what we had here tonight. Be on our way for this evening. There's our rated rookies and rated prospects. Ooh, Black Velocity. Thank you, Swatters. These are some foil parallels as well as all of our inserts. Our optics. And then all of our top-loaded stuff. Black Velocity out of 39. Pee Wee Reese. Rated prospect Hagen Smith out of 149 there. Quijante. That's my best guess again. That's out of 99. Acuna Marvels. Carson Williams was clearly Donruss. Triantos out of 49 at 30. Unleashed Paul Skeens out of 99. Reggie Jackson out of 199. Carter Holton for Orange is going to run out of 199. Had a Dylan Cruz base out of 250. Drew Gilbert. Jordan Lawler's out of 99. Leo DeVry out of 199 on the Marvels. Roman Anthony out of 25. That's nice and low. And Jersey Kings, Seaver King. Our two autos tonight. Brody Brecht. And Franklin Arias. That's a nice blue optic. 12 out of 35. All right, guys. Questions, comments, concerns. You know where to find me, although I have not been on Discord at all tonight. I actually went to go see Superman with my son. So that was cool. Cade. He loved it. But yeah, so I got to do some catching up. Maybe I'll see you over on the Discord. You can also email me. You can find me on the social medias. I don't know why I just had a brain blank there. Facebook, Twitter, you know. DepartureBreaks@gmail.com. Master icon on her app always pings my phone too if you want me pretty quick. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow, more license stuff. I got my eye out for All-Star Game Megas, but they've been out of stock at Dave & Adams, so we'll see what happens. As soon as they come in stock, if they do, I'll grab them. Until tomorrow night, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Always appreciate it.